so haunted, and I want it. So get up on it, get up on the dick, get up on the dick.
I don't even know if you guys can hear me because earlier I was recording with these new buds that I got that I didn't ask for. And that's another story that'll be added into the Blueberry Blunt saga, which is completely spiraled out of control. And I'm not even willing to engage in any type of conversation with this person after what happened to me yesterday. So I'll go into that in another video. Right now, this is a sound check because I don't know if these have a mic. He said they did, but I don't know if they did. And it wasn't working earlier if it does. So then I got to walk to the store and get cookies 3 days after the fact. And when I get back with the cookies, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff while I eat. Okay? Because that's what I do. It's called accountability. And I need to eat. And I need to be held accountable for that. Okay? I'm also tired. Not looking forward to walking because it looks like it might rain. So.
About anything, dude. No more comments. That means no comments anyway. Nobody's getting no more comments.
Because if we don't tell you it's wrong.
Look, dude, are you going to fire that thing up or what? We're getting angry now. That's a definite. That I can definitely tell you. They're getting angry.
Yeah, you're not even angry. See how quiet it is right now. What day? It's Thursday?
Shh. For so long, man.
Shush, man. See how it's quiet out there right now? It's 1 in the afternoon on Thursday. You'd think that'd be normal work hours. I would assume. However, it's apparently not. Apparently Raytheon has flipped it up on us, switched it up, and decided no. In fact, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to wait till about 7 p.m. and then we're going to run dump truck loads up out of here. Why? Because I guess them and Biltmore Park are like tiffing with one another, but they are not being very nice to the residents of Biltmore Park right now, that's for sure. They work for the Department of Defense. We should probably be careful about what we say since they're in the neighborhood. Because I'd hate to have them up my butt. I thought about sneaking onto the property.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I guess the element of surprise would be ruined if I disclose that.
I don't think any of that stuff's a good idea, dude.
They're like, what is she? She's harmless. Or am I?
Everything you're thinking about doing right now is a bad idea.
I got a whole book of them.
That's what I've heard.
Bad idea. After bad idea. Thought about writing a second book. All the bad ideas I've had in my life. Why I thought they were good and how they ended up being bad. Oh wait, that is the story of my life. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, well, first good.
I turned it over to Brian Griffin. He's supposed
A
to.
lot of questions right now that need to be asked. Have to be asked.
The complete lost episode of Creepypasta Iceberg explained. Sacro. 3 hours? It takes you 3 hours to explain it? What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to figure that out too, dude.
Are you gonna come and hit this or what?
Yes, man. Yes.
Brush me.
Jesus. This is just terrible, dude. This whole thing is terrible. The whole thing about it.
It's emoji stick guy. Just always yelling at me. That's what he does.
I'm not an emoji stick guy. I just
Matesh. It's meet this by
I mind my own business, man.
Bizwax. I want to go to a house of wax. I bet that's weird. Like if you had if I had a wax doll of me, like Paris Hilton does her, and all this little wax figure, it'd be kind of weird. They're so realistic looking, like, and just think about that. If they can do that, and then what if they added the animatronic element into it? Then in essence, you have like a clone without consciousness. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if somebody else is running my camera right now.
Okay.
Creepy stalker. What if there's somebody hiding in the crawl space?
There's always somebody hiding in the crawl space.
And they come out at night and they go upstairs and eat our food and pee in the sink just like that one lady did. But they literally come out of the crawl space and then go all the way upstairs and then come back and get in the crawl space. We don't ever hear them. What if they were doing that? Do you know how weird that would be? And then they just stand there for like a couple minutes on their way in and out, like staring at us, asleep in the bed like, I'm going to go eat these guys' food. I'm about to go check my ice cream.
There you go.
I swear one day, though, I picked up my chocolate syrup bottle. And there was like a way less amount of chocolate syrup in it than there was the last time I picked it up. And you hadn't been here. So it did kind of freak me out for a minute. I was like, what if somebody is fucking hiding in the crawl space or just hiding anywhere in here and they're coming out when we're asleep or not here and just fucking with shit. Like moving some of my shit around. What if they stole my underwear that's missing? And it's just that one pair of underwear. It's so weird.
What does it look like?
Oh, yeah, let me show you the colors. It looks like this. And remember, so it'll be like these colors, but if they're a cheeky style. So they're not like this. It's the same color and everything. But instead of being like this, like what they call granny panties, they're the ones that are cheeky. So this part right here that's maroon is more lacy, and it's like a lower cut type of underwear. And I don't know why I did all that, because I just described exactly what kind of panties I have. It's real genius, huh? Real cool. I mean, if you didn't have a stalker before, you probably do now. That's cool. Because once people find out you were stalking a grandma, they're going to laugh at you. So I don't know why you'd want to do that anyways. Because I'm not going to lie. Every time I hear a true crime story where somebody does horrible things to a grandma, I feel horribly bad for the grandma. And then I just laugh at the criminal. I'm like, ew. That's what you... Ew. What's wrong with you? Aside from the fact that you're probably a psychopath and a homicidal maniac, but... Ew. Some people are just so fucking fucked up. I can't... Yeah. I don't think Michelle's done the West Memphis 3 either. I would like to see her do that.
She gets down with something like that. She don't know much about this place, man. But she knows that there's some killers here.
Ooh. Power flickered. See, again, that's what I'm talking about with the damn tea light candles. If the power goes out right now, we're fucked. Like, except for this light, and when this light goes out, because it's one of those ones I have to recharge. It's not like my other ring light where I can just plug it in, which I need one of those little battery packs that you can recharge, because all the ones I have right now, they don't work. You can charge them up, stick something into it, plug it up, and in 10 minutes, that motherfucker's dead. Shit pisses me off. Because I'm definitely one of those chicks that need those portable battery packs. Yeah, you're going to have to come over here. What Plunder was discussing. I need to go to, so like, if you're a true crime fan and you're not already subscribed to Plunder, then you should go check her out. Because she has a really good video discussing the YouTube partnership program, which I know a lot of content creators are part of, because that's how you get monetized. But a lot of creators have been removed from that program temporarily and sometimes permanently. And by a lot, I mean like 4 million creators, including her. And the reason that they gave her was absolute bullshit and just their like excuse that they're trying to pass off as a reason, because really I think they're just doing it out of greed. And that's it. Like, why else would you be doing that? Because they said she was reusing material that was already out there. So in essence, like kind of like spamming. But right when she said this, I was like, wait a minute. There is one particular channel or creator, quote unquote, because he's not really a creator because he doesn't really have to do anything. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't do anything at all in regards to any of these 3 channels that he makes money off of. I know for a fact. And that's Elevation Church. And Elevation Worship is another channel that is exactly the same content all the way through. There's not one difference in the content that they're streaming on Elevation Church versus Elevation Worship. And then he has a 3rd channel called the Official Pastor Stephen Furtick channel, I think is what it is, where he takes little clips from those sermons from those first 2 channels and uploads them there. And he has a huge subscriber base on all 3 channels, so no doubt that he's monetizing part of the YouTube partnership program. Why else would he be doing that? He's a mega church too, so like, what about, I don't even get started on that whole thing. Like, so I told her about him. I know she's, you know, obviously religious. She uses a lot of Bible quotes and stuff in her videos. And I know a lot of other creators that do that too, and that's cool. I'm subscribed to some. I'm no shame in that. More power to you. But whenever I see something like that, where YouTube is obviously like singling out creators and removing their content, where like, especially with her, one video alone, she paid like $600 freaking dollars for, and they still sent her an edited copy of that fucking, there's no way. I would be suing the fuck out of that news company, that news station for sure. You're gonna, what? Well, I'm sorry, what was that? No, I don't think so. No, you're gonna charge me $600, you're gonna give me the complete, full, unedited copy of that. No way am I paying, no. That's crazy. I'm girl, you should. You should. I didn't even know that they'd done that to Scott Ross, like they shadow banned him. But I have his notifications set to all, so like he literally is in my feed all the time, and I get notifications whenever he uploads and goes live. So that may just be something that you might need to adjust. But I know on Facebook, I personally have been, and they told me that my account's been restricted and will be in the lower part of the feed for the next 20 days. So I'm still in timeout for that shit. Which means all of my group stuff, any posts that I've been posting right now with missing kids and all of that stuff is sent to the bottom of the feed because they're mad at me. Because I debated with them over, well, I can put it here. I'm pretty sure I can put it in this video. So what I said on Facebook was, weirdos are cool unless you're pedo weird. And in that case, you should be shot. That's what I said. That's how I typed it out. Exactly. I can pull it up and look again and read it to you verbatim later. But that's what I said in essence, because it was what I said about that little tidbit of, it wasn't about the pedo part. It was about the getting shot part. And they very clearly told me that the violence and all that, that's what it was. Had nothing to do with the pedo thing. So basically, in my opinion, that was like, you're supporting pedos because you're mad at me for saying they should be shot. You're not mad about them doing what they do. You're mad at me for saying they should be shot. So I immediately disagree with their decision to fucking warn me or restrict me. And by the time I hit the send button and go to get out of there and scroll back to my feed, they've already come back and been like, boop, you're restricted for 24 hours and your account is completely restricted in the bottom of the feed for the next 20 days. What? Zuckerberg? Are you a pedo? Should we be worried that you and like the big dogs at Facebook headquarters are pedos? Because you got mad when I said they should be shot. And I would think that that's something that most general people that care about kids would agree with. That's just my opinion, though. It really does rub me the wrong way because it affects my ability to interact with my Facebook group, and all that stuff helps with like growing my channel, which is only like a trivial, minuscule part of me doing what I do, but still it's annoying. At the very least, it's annoying. It's like an ingrown toenail or something. Yeah, it's like an ingrown toenail or like a fucked up nose hair or something. That kind of annoying. Or is it? It's like right there on the end of your nose that you can see every time you look down. It's just like staring you back in the face. It's like that. Thank you. I was wondering if you were having it like that. So, yeah. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go get some markers. Write some food. Come back. See what kind of stuff I can get into. Probably make fun of a few more trash people. Because why? Because why not? Just shame them. Shame them. Shame them until they go away. Like, yeah, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that rant for later.